I call him Mini Me. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this little guy, how he got made, where did he come from? Well, we're going to find out. Let's get stuck into it. Well, you've heard of Hot Toys, you've heard of Jazzing Toys, McFarlane Toys. This is not one of them. This is actually me, as Batman in my cosplay, made into a 3D figurine. So some of the detail on this is fantastic. We'll go into that a bit more later on. But what I wanted to talk about was how it was made. Okay, so how was I made into a 3D figurine? Well, let's start from the start. The place is called Mini Reel. They're based here in Melbourne, in Braeside. Now, you can't use photos for this. You physically have to go into the venue and get this done. So here's the place on the outside. When you walk in, walk up the stairs, this is what you're greeted with. Now they also do 3D printing, so if you need any 3D printing done, they can also do that. But what's really cool is you'll see on the shelves here, there are some figurines. And they are people from all walks of life on display. So you'll notice this booth here, it kind of looks like a change room. But when you step behind the curtain, have a look at this. There's 78 cameras that capture your image 360 degrees of you all at once with full lighting. Now that's pretty impressive, and it all happens in about 10 seconds. So the only thing you really have to get right is your pose. Okay, so for me, I decided that I wanted to do Batman. It just stands out the most, and I love that character so much. So once you get in there, if you're a cosplayer and you need things done, the team is more than happy to help you out. I needed my cape flipped over my shoulders. Now, they were more than happy to do that for me. That's the pose I wanted to have, so I could have the cape hanging over my shoulders. There's a mirror there, so you can go check yourself, see what you look like, make sure everything's looking great. If everything's looking great and you don't got to do anything, fantastic. Get into the booth, and this is what will happen. So once you're in the booth, your costume's all good, everything's looking fantastic. They'll say, are you ready? The lights will come on, the cameras are ready to go. And then before you can even blink, it's done. So you come out, you go, okay, I was feeling good, that felt great. Maybe let's do another pose. So you can go back in, do the same thing again, do a different pose this time. My first pose was like this. I wanted to do something, kind of a fight thing as Batman would do. But the main pose I actually really wanted was to stand in the superhero stance, like this. So I ended up going back in and doing that again. Okay, so when you come out of the booth, if you're happy with everything, this is what will happen next. You sit down with them and you will go over all the photos and stuff and make sure that your poses look great. Bit of a consultation as to how it went. Did you feel good? Was everything okay in your costume? You can take a look at the poses from every angle. And if you're happy with all that, well, we can move on to the next stage. Okay, so you're happy with the way that everything came out, and now you want to get it printed. Well, the printing doesn't actually happen there. The printing takes about 2 weeks, and you can go back and collect it. But if you don't want to do that, they can send it out to you. I actually wanted to go back as Batman to do the unveiling. Now, this was a lot of fun. So I really wanted to do this, and I'm glad I did. If you're a cosplayer, you could do this as well. You could go back in costume when they say it's ready to come collect, and you could do the reveal in costume with your figurines. So I was absolutely stoked when they brought it out to me. It was really cool to see. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so I'm back here at Mini Reel, waiting to have a look at the 3D mini Batman. So, let's have a look. You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, wow. See the resemblance? That looks awesome. That's so cool. The cape looks great. Picked up the pout. Oh, that's amazing. Now that is a superhero stance.
Yeah.
Now, after I had a look at it, it was I couldn't stop looking at it. It looked fantastic. The detail in it is really cool. I could actually notice that it's my face, that it's my jawline, my mouth, my lips. So that's really cool to have. If you're in a cosplay like Deadpool or Mandalorian or Star Wars, something that is fully covering you, it might not be as cool because you can't see that it's you. Now, although you will know it's you, it's probably better with a cosplay that sort of shows your face a little bit, because at least that way you can see some of yourself. But don't worry about it. You can always go back and get one of yourself, which I plan to do as well. So if you want to get one of you in your work uniform or your work attire or just your Sunday attire or whatever you want to do, you can always do that too. So I'd actually love to get one of myself in my Deadpool costume and my Freddy Krueger costume. I think it would be great. But I would also like to get one just of myself. I think that'd be pretty cool. So as I mentioned earlier, you physically have to go into the venue to get this done. You have to be in that booth and let it scan you to have it made. So if you're from interstate and you're coming to Melbourne, it'd be cool to get it done. They can always ship it out to you when it's ready. You don't have to come pick it up. I just decided to do that for myself because I thought it'd be fun doing that in costume, but you don't have to do that. If you're in Melbourne, why not go get it done? If you'd like to get one done of yourself, leave a comment and let me know what you would get it done as. Would you be in costume or just as yourself? It's actually a really good Christmas present or birthday present to give to someone as well. Okay guys, if you'd like to get one, I'll leave their details below, their Instagram, Facebook page and their website. And make sure you tell them that Batman sent you. I'd really like to thank the team at Mini Reel for helping me out with my Batman figurine. They were fantastic through the whole process. The first time going there and seeing everything and not knowing really what to do, they were awesome in explaining everything. They helped me with my costume, and even when I went back, they helped me with my costume because I wanted to have the same look with the cape over the shoulders, and they were really helpful. So don't be shy, don't be afraid to hit them up and go and get one. It'd be a really cool gift idea, like I said earlier. Okay guys, well that's it for today. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.